Welcome back. Today, we're going to be covering the single best $20 ticket available right now. Welcome to today's Lotto lecture. Welcome back. Today, we're going to be taking a look at 5 million triple match. Picture to the left, you can see what that ticket looks like. Here's some quick things we should know. The top prize is going to be worth $3.3 million or $200,000 every year for 25 years. There's also a secondary top prize worth $664,000 or $40,000 a year for 25 years. The ticket price is $20. The overall odds are 1 in 2.85, and it was launched on September 18th, 2023. First, let's take a look at the odds at launch so we can compare them to where they are today. Pictures are off to the left here. You can see the prize amount, the odds at launch, and the total prizes in the game. What we're most concerned with today is going to be our $3.3 million top prize, our $664,000 top prize, and everything you can expect to find in an average book down, which includes the $50 prize, the $40 prize, the $30 prize, the $25 prize, and the $20 prize. Also, let's take a look at its most recent top prize claims so we can get an idea on how long it's been since we've seen a win. It's had 7 of its 8 primary top prizes claimed. That leaves 1 left, and it was most recently claimed on November 19th, 2024. So it's been 15 months since then. And for those curious, it was purchased at FCE on 195 Corridor Road in Ponte Vedra Beach. And for the secondary top prize, it's had 16 of its 18 prizes claimed, leaving 2 left, and it was most recently claimed on January 20th, 2026. So that was only 2 weeks ago. And it was purchased at Amy's 63 Food Mart on 3401 US 98 Business East in Panama City. But most importantly, let's take a look at the adjusted top prize odds for February 3rd, 2026. Pictures off to the right here, you can see the prize amount and the prizes remaining. The formula I'm going to be using is the number of top prizes remaining over the number of winning tickets left times the overall odds. For this ticket, that is going to be 3 over all these numbers you see here to the right times 2.85, which is going to come out to this, which equals this, which translates to 1 in 954,000. And since the original odds were 1 in 1.1 million, that means it's going to be 22% more likely to win a top prize than it was at launch. But now, let's put these numbers into context and compare it with our top ticket. It's important to calculate their chances per dollar since not every ticket costs the same. $300 is divisible by all ticket prices, so we'll assume this is our budget. And we'll compare this with our current top chance ticket. The formula I'm going to be using is 1 top prize times the $300 budget divided by the cost of the ticket for every X tickets. For double your money, our current top ticket, that is going to be 60 over 992,000 for 1 in 16,000 for every $300 you spend. And if you'd like to see me take that $1 in $16,000 gamble, on Friday at 6 p.m. EST this week, I am going to be scratching an entire book live in front of everybody. And there's a special surprise winning at anyone who sticks around to the end. And for 5 million triple match, that is going to be 15 over 954,000 for 1 in 63,000 for every $300 you spend, making it nearly 4 times worse for winning any top prize than double your money. But the top prize isn't everything, so let's take a look at the expected value per book, and let's get an idea on how much you'll be winning back. Pictures to the right here, you can see the 5 prizes you can expect to find in an average book. Books of $20 tickets contain 30 tickets for a total of $600. And the formula we're going to be using is the prize amount times the number of prizes in the book for each prize bracket over the book cost. For this ticket, that's going to be 50 plus 40 plus 30 plus 25 plus 100 over 600 for 245 over 600, which equals a 41% return, which represents how much money we'd expect to win back on an average book. This return rate is just alright. The majority of tickets lie between 40 and 50%. Some exceed that, 50-60%, and some are below that, 30 to 40%. 40 to 50 is where we want to be. The odds of a top prize in any particular book right now are going to be 1 in 31,000. But let's say instead of buying just one book, you buy thousands of tickets. This calculation is helpful for knowing what you'll get back. Pictures to the right, you can see the prize amount and the prizes remaining. The formula we're going to be using is the prizes left of each tier times the prize amount of each tier over the ticket price times the prizes left times the overall odds. That is going to give us this giant jumbled up fraction right here, which is just going to equal 0.73. This number tells us that if you bought every single ticket left, you'd win 73% of your money back. This essentially means that you lose 27% of your money on average at a large scale. This means that the average return a person is likely to see is going to be between 41% and 73%, depending on how much you buy. Now, let's get my face out of the way for the Florida Lottery tier list. If you're new here, I'll go through this quickly. This depicts how much better or worse it is right now compared to when it launched. This is the game name. This is the game ID. This is the cost of each ticket. This is what its top prize is worth in instant cash value. This is the number of top prizes remaining. This is the number of tickets remaining. This is the overall odds as printed on the back of the ticket. This is what its top prize odds per $300 are. This is the number of activated books currently for sale at retailers. This is the percent chance that a top prize is among those activated books. This is the number of days since a top prize was claimed. This is the book return, and this is how much return if you buy everything, and this is where it's placed on the list. This tier list was roughly updated about 2 weeks ago, so some things in here are going to be a little bit better or a little bit worse, but there's been no big changes since then. However, I will be fully revamping this list once more once I finish the final Lotto lecture on the tickets that I was intending on covering, which is going to be Mystery Multiplier. So after that, I will fully revamp this list, and we're going to go through each entry one by one. Of course, I'll still be accepting requests for other tickets after that, but that will be the final main series Lotto lecture until, of course, we get new tickets. Now, with that out of the way, $5 million triple match, number 16 on the list. 22% better than launch. We got a $3.3 million top prize, 3 top prizes left. We got 2.8 million tickets, 2.85 overall odds. We got 1 in 63,000 chance per $300. We got 3,900 activated books with a 13% chance that a top prize is among them. It's been a measly 14 days since we last saw a top prize, and its book return is 41%. Its overall return is 73%. Overall, it makes it the best $20 ticket, just narrowly beating out 5 million crossword cash, our previous top contender. Welcome back. This is the last $20 ticket in the Lotto Lecture series, until of course they release more. Today we're going to be taking a look for 3, 23, 33, 22, 37, 20, 17, and 34. Now, there is also an additional way to win on this game. You have to scratch all the prizes and reveal 3 like prizes. If you do, you win the prize shown, which actually, when I worked at a gas station and this ticket kind of came out, I found winning tickets for this all the time from people who did not scratch the prizes because they didn't realize that that was an additional way to win. So, haven't seen win a number yet. A lot of Jason numbers. That never makes me feel comfortable. Alright, let's check that bonus number. Alright, let's look for 3 like prizes. Alright, we got 50, 50, 5 million, 5,000, 40, 200, 100,000, 500, 100, 1,000, 25, 100,000, 1 million, 20, 30, 10,000, 5,000, 5 million, 10,000, 200, and our last prize, 1,000. As far as I can tell, did not match 3 like prizes. So well, how was my return since starting this channel? Well, for every ticket I've bought on the channel, I've bought one to scratch, and I've tied up how much money I've spent and how much money I've won. For our Lotto lecture content, with today's loss, that brings us to negative $72. And I've already scratched one book where we lost $130. And again, Friday, 2/6/2026, 6 p.m., we're going to go through another book. Maybe we'll see that $1 million top prize. And then on top of that, we've got 36 1,000 week for live tickets, 1 random 500X, 1 300X, and 4 double your monies as per our short series, bringing up our total losses to negative 134. So to summarize, for February 3rd, 2026, the odds to win a top prize in any one ticket are going to be 1 in 954,000. The adjusted odds for a $300 budget are going to be 1 in 63,000. Your expected return when buying a book is going to be 41% or 73% overall. And the odds are great, and the return is just alright. Thank you for watching today's Lotto lecture. If you liked it, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss the next lecture on the $10 Mystery Multiplier. And be sure to comment down below if there's any other tickets you'd like me to cover, and I'll be sure to cover it. In the works, I've got $2 Flamingo match. The Flamingo, I think it's Flamingo Multiplier, something like that. And then I've got $2 Gold Rush Doubler. I've also been asked to do the $2 25,000 Blowout ticket. A few other $2 tickets. But beyond that, I've got a live stream this Friday, 6 p.m. Don't miss it. I'm scratching a book. Come through. And with that out of the way, remember to play responsibly, play smarter, know the odds, and I'll see you next time at 5:45 p.m. EST.